Hi guys, I'm Jeff and you're watching Valley Fish, and today we're going to be doing a couple coats of stain. Right here is the backboards for the aquarium rack, so we will get them at least probably 2 coats, maybe even 3, but we'll see how well it works out and how they darken up. So we'll go through that. Alright guys, so because somebody's going to ask, this is the traditional cherry. This is leftover from when I did the floor, and I only used about 1 inch of the container, so it'll at least match the wood floor that's in there a little bit. That is like 100-year-old oak, and this ain't very old pine, so we're gonna try and do the best job we can matching it up. Got a little old rag, so we're gonna get into it. Okay, so just do a dip, bring it out just a little bit, and start applying. On the white pine instead of oak like last time I used it, it sure is looking red. So not a big fan of pine, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Couldn't find oak that was reasonable anywhere, so this is what we got. Outside today, a little windy, but ain't gonna have the smell inside. About 50 degrees today, so it could be nicer, but had a free day to get this done, so we'll try and get as much as we can done. Well, we got the first 3 coats on this one done, and I haven't touched this one yet. I just wanted to go over, when you apply this, just get your rag really soaking wet and squeeze it into the spots. You'll come across that there's dimples in the boards and knots, and just squeeze it out in that spot and it'll soak it all up. And you can see I just went from one side to the other to the other to the other. I'm really not worried about fingerprinting it or anything like this. You know, it's not your kitchen table. This is just an aquarium rack. So if there's a fingerprint, you're not really going to see it. Like I said, we're going to do many coats. And between the rough finish, it's not smooth. What else? We also did the burning treatment. So you're going to see, you know, a lot of imperfections. So don't sweat, do it fast, put it on really wet. I am outside and there's a wind today, if you don't hear that, so it'll help dry it up real quick. Like I said, we'll do many coats and it'll hide all them imperfections for you guys. So if you're going to try this, just don't sweat it and just get it done, and on to the next phase. Okay guys, it's kind of hard to see, but I got these laid down. They got 2 coats. Now they look really light, and now they look really red. Anyways, it's darkening up. It seems like the boards that I was really aggressive on burning, I actually like better. So when you do that step, make sure that you're really aggressive. So this one's untreated, and this one's got its first coat. You can see how much of the burn just disappears. They were about even. Can't hardly tell on the back one. And you can see how aggressive I was on this one, and they were both the same. So don't be scared on burning it too much, because as you put the stain on it, it wipes off quite a bit. But I left the hardware in. These are the front boards, and I got them all stainy, and then I just went, after it started drying, with a clean rag and wiped them right off. I don't know what to do if you left it on there. It might actually hide the bolts a little better, but I just feel like it's always going to start coming off every time you touch it. So I just wiped them off and it come right off. So you don't need to pull them all apart. You could actually build it and stain it afterwards. So just a little tip for you guys. Alright, hi guys. So got to thinking about it a little more and more as this wood was redder and redder as it dried. And started thinking, I don't remember the cherry part, which turns out there's a reason I don't remember, because that's not what I used on the wood floor. So this was what we did the first coat with, which was the traditional cherry, which is not what I was anticipating using. This jug was the one that I meant to grab, so apparently I have more than one jug, so that's frustrating. But the wood that I did, the stain that I did mean to grab, actually has the polyurethane in it, which will help it from absorbing water, which is the way that I wanted to go. So I'll flip you guys over and show you what it looks like with the traditional cherry. Slightly frustrating after all that work, so hopefully it ends up like a cherry coke or something like that when it's all done. But anyways, like I said, first coat, not what I meant to use. Didn't even know I had that. And just reached into the old paint cabinet, grabbed the gallon jug, and this one was what I wanted. So lesson learned on that one. But it don't look too bad. I mean, it could be uglier, but I want it to match the floor. So we're gonna go with a few coats of what I meant to use, and hopefully it hides the cherry part a little bit. But if it's a complete failure, you can always paint it, but I think it will won't be too bad. So I do like the burn marks. Hopefully with the extra coats it don't hide that too much, but lesson learned on that one. Alright, you guys, we're gonna call this and you'll see what it turns out like in the next update. Thanks for watching this far. I got quite a bit of wood to go through and finish staining. Probably gonna be in that 3 to 4 coat range. Not really sure. We'll just keep doing one coat and then another coat. As you do these coats, it will get darker. So like I said, thanks for watching this far, and I think we're gonna wrap it up and call this a video. I'll throw some fish clips in here somewhere so it ties it together with the channel, but that's part 2. More to come.